Hello everyone, happy Sunday to you all. I just thought I would check in with you and share a little bit about what I am working on currently. I am creating a junk journal, a recipe keeper cookbook junk journal for one of my nieces. I have twin nieces and they are both going to be receiving books. One of them will be surprised when she hears this. The other one will not be surprised because she knows. But anyway, they're both adorable and very dear to my heart. And Mom, my sister, wanted me to create junk journals, books. I don't know how much experience my sister has with them, but she's a huge support with me and my endeavors, and I so appreciate it. Hi, Missy sister, I love you, thank you. And you will often see comments from her or my friend Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Had to do a throw out for my sister this time. Anyway, so I went ahead and started on it. My niece, Catherine, loves purple, or poiple, as she used to say when she was a little girl, and she loves to cook. So this was the recipe keeper cookbook kit that I had listed in my Etsy store. And I didn't have it specifically sized for one of the Reader's Digest books this time, but that's okay. I resized it and started getting it prepared to fit into this particular cover. This is 1978 Volume 1. Sadly, that means that the 1978 volumes will no longer hold the Volume 1 once I get it listed on my store, but there are lots and lots of others listed. So thank you to those of you who have purchased. I hope you enjoy them, and I look forward to seeing what you create with them. If you would be so kind when you do, post some pictures for the rest of us to inspire us, that would be wonderful. So yeah, so I just really loved this design. It's not crazy purple, but it matches beautifully well. My sister hasn't even seen it, with the pages and the papers and the cardstock that were in the kit. And it does have, without being like a crazy purple, it does have this kind of purple, and it just to me says cookbook. I don't know. And it has that kind of mustard color. Maybe that's the part of it that says, I don't know exactly, but to me it just looks kind of kitcheny. Maybe it's the design, whatever it is. So, and then the papers actually have this deep purple. So I was trying out on some craft text, I think it's called, for the spine, because I am going to redo the spine. It's a little cracked, etc., but otherwise in good shape. But I was trying out some purple on this craft text sheet, but this is too light. I'd need a really deep purple, and maybe if I did a couple of coats it would work. I don't know, but I kind of feel like maybe a fabric spine that brings out, that's like a deep purple or something. So I'll keep my eyes open. Anyway, I have taken the three signatures that were put together in the kit and cut them down, and so far this is the first signature. And I will be making lots of pockets, but this is a process. And it has the pages from the different vintage cookbooks in it. This is from a Jell-O, all the different ways to use Jell-O. Actually, the cover of it is right there. What you can do with Jell-O, just in case you wanted to know. It's quite old, 1928 in fact. And this is some paper that I found on Amazon that's like cooking, food, kitchen-oriented paper. So this will become pockets to go inside of here. This is an index card. I think I'm going to make the tab come out right on this side so it'll stick out of the edge, and then she'll have a nice little spot right here, and she can to tuck recipes in. And because I don't know how often she will write recipes down, but I like lots of pockets and tuck spots, so I can just shove ones that I've cut out and so forth into my cookbook, and then I never have to rewrite them or print them off or what have you. She will get several vintage recipe cards that were part of the kit, and she'll get those in there as well that she can write recipes on if she so desires. And then there's some envelopes that were also part of the kit, as well as these fun, playing cards just for the whole food, cooking, kitchen vibe thing. These are really old. These are gold medal, does it sound like I'm saying meadow? It sounds to me like I am. Gold medal, flour recipe cards that I got from an estate sale. And then these, I first saw a group of these fun kind of retro, I don't know if they're Better Homes and Gardens. I think these ones are actually Weight Watchers recipe cards. Okay, so Catherine, that doesn't mean you need to lose weight or start doing Weight Watchers. That's not my intention whatsoever. I just love, love, love the colors of them, and they've got that retro vintagey vibe. And then it also includes these handwritten, different recipe cards that I think are cool. So anywho, and then these envelopes that have the crinkle, that I love the crinkle. So back to the book. So yeah, it's got lots of, I did have to cut this recipe book page down. I was a little afraid that I wasn't going to be able to make it fit, and actually this is from the Encyclopedia of Cookery. I was a little bit concerned that it wasn't going to fit, but it did. Love this sausage chuck wagon supper. Oh, yum yum. I'm sure it's delicious, but I don't know. Back in the day, that looked appetizing, apparently. It doesn't look particularly appetizing to me, but anyway. Dutch oven pot roast, and then this is from the inside, oh sorry, the pockets are out here, inside of a recipe, like binder book that I got from Goodwill once upon a time. And then this will go somewhere. I don't remember where it was. It's just a piece of stenography paper that has lines, so don't remember exactly. Oh, I think it was on the inside of the folder paper. So just remember, this is only the beginnings. Oh no, that one doesn't go in there. I don't know where it goes. Oh yes, it does. Okay. So sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let me get my act together here momentarily. I put the stenography paper on the outside of this one because I like the way it looked against that green. And so basically kind of the same setup, just different pages and so forth and so on, etc., etc. Some of that strawberry cookery, another Jello, sweet and sour pork chops recipe, fried chicken Maryland, and another one of those pocket binder, recipe binder pages, beef short ribs in sauce. I love either the really vivid pictures that you find in the old vintagey retro books, or I love the kind of muted shades like this with the aquas and the pink. Love everything about them. I adore it. I'm crazy about it. I'm gaga over it. Okay, we had one little mishap cutting this page down, but the color is too good and it's part of the whole theme. And yes, the pig is missing his nose, but let me just say, that is the least of this pig's worries, because you'll see here, this pig has been divided up into butchery sections. So the fact that his little nostrils are no more on this page, should not be a concern for this pig, because the pig has other issues. One of the how to layer a Jello mold, I love that. Love the colors of this, especially against the strawberry page there, which will also be pockets. Going to do some sewing in here as well and add some more fabrics. So anyway, etc. Moving on, etc., etc., etc. I say that a lot. That is from The King and I, if you have never seen that particular musical. Okay, stay. The King and I, my friend Bonnie was over with her granddaughter Avery, who's just over 2, and she got to meet Otis for the first time. She absolutely adores dogs, and Otis is crazy for little kids, although he thought maybe he needed to dominate her, if you know what I mean, because he's not usually used to getting up that close to them. He's really, really good with them, but he forgets that he's 75 pounds and she's all of maybe, 20 to 30, I don't know. But anyway, You know, you get used to telling a dog like sit or stay or what have you, and I had to stop myself from doing that with little sweet little Avery. Like, Avery, stay. Avery's, you know, doing hand like signals to her or whatever. Yeah, you can tell I don't have any grandkids. Anyway, this is the third signature. And again, kind of the same format. Adore all of the, that's a bread one out of that same Amazon food paper. Move that thing over there. It's driving me crazy. I have to have my ceiling fan on because, you know, I am 50 something and can break out in like a sweat just thinking about it. So gotta have the ceiling fan on. Pan fried bananas. Now that sounds yummy to me. Love fried, love pan fried. So yeah, so that's the third signature, and again, that, you know, that kind of muted but bright at the same time, aqua-y, vintage-y, retro-y, e. So there's the third signature. And incorporated into that also was part of the kit, and I'm going to add were these cards that have like kitchen, you know, cooking type theme feel to them. And got these from that Goodwill, and they have this fabric on them, which, oh, surprise, also from Goodwill. So I think I'm going to add some of that into this as well, and somehow incorporate it in the stitching on the pockets and so forth. And then I have this other book. I was going through all the cookbooks, you know, trying to incorporate. I don't know that it necessarily needs any other pages. We'll see. But I like this one because they're thick. They're nice, thick pages. So, yeah, if it just feels like it needs a little bit more color maybe, or another little recipe. This is from 1953. There it is. Don't know how much you care, but I care, so I'm showing you. And, yeah, so we'll see. It's got nice thick pages, and I like that. And I'm probably going to incorporate as well. I'm making some little, oh, here we go. Little out of these really wicked old recipe pages. I thought I would make these little tuck spot, and it'll have two little tuck spots, so it'll be, you know, basically sewn together but glued to the back as well. And then she can, y'all know what I mean, right? So basically it will be like this, and then it'll have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here as well. And the recipe is still good too, in case she wants to make a little cheese olive rarebit. Don't know, but yeah, it looks good. It's got some good stuff in there. And then part of a recipe of a spinach cheese loaf she can figure out how to put together. So that's it for this right now. There's some other lovely little things that were folded up in the pockets inside the kit as well. And these are from a very old magazine. I can't remember which one off the top of my head right now, and I don't want to hold you here any longer. So yeah, I will keep you posted and keep you updated on how this one is going. Thank you for joining me, and please subscribe, like, comment, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate hearing from you all and the opportunity to be able to share this. So I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.